So to have an online community, which is going to be called the Blissful Living Collective, where I help wellness practitioners connect and heal people around the world.
So I think my dream is a little more humble, a little bit closer to home. My dream is really to raise my sons to be loving, gentle, kind, to be happy, to be generous, to be independent, and to just be happy in the world. And I think that's really my dream. It's very humble.
Hi, my name is Jo Pennycook. I'm from New Zealand. I'm actually already have a business, but I thought I'd sit in the back and listen to what you have to say. However, I am actually looking at being a mentor for young women back in New Zealand for establishing new businesses, one being breast cancer awareness for mastectomy bras, which I'm starting up with my new colleague, but furthering my mentoring ability with the way that I do business globally.
Hi ladies, I'm Brenda and I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. And my project is two things actually. One is an organization called Women with Intention that is going to be launched on the 2nd of June when I go back to Canada, so it's right around the corner. But my other big project is a company called Tech Disconnect, which is going to be a platform where learning takes place without the aid of technology. And I'm looking at helping young people, university students, high school, to help them get to their creativity as opposed to being addicted to devices. And there is a place for technology, but I would really like to be able to provide that platform for young people, that I think it's an art that's going away. So.
Hello, I'm Sophia Casey. I'm an executive life coach. I have my own business as a trainer. Hopefully some of you guys heard me speak yesterday. I'm doing so much. I'm writing a book. I'm doing all this stuff. And I was just sitting here thinking as you were speaking, I started crying because I said, what is all this for, God? And what all this is for that I'm doing is because I am determined to eradicate hunger on this earth. So everything I can name to you that I'm doing and all the things I'm going to do, it's all for the sole purpose. I grew up with a brother who is schizophrenic and enjoyed living or felt more comfortable living on the streets and was homeless for most of his adult life, and it never ever left me. So that is my purpose on this earth.
Hi everyone, my name is Philippa Sabanda, and I'm originally from Zimbabwe, but I went to the US at a very young age, college. So I'm in my late 30s and I've spent half my life in the United States and the other half of my life in Africa. So I'm one of those unusual cases where I speak multiple languages but relate with people from a broad spectrum of the world. A few years back, I had a career. I was a respiratory therapist and, going through life, no problem. A few years back, I had a huge setback, and it brought me to my knees, and I had to go back home. And I'm sure all these women are like, it's a man, and yes, it was. So in my process of healing, I was in Zimbabwe because I needed to be around my family. I looked for the village. So being in the US and this busy lifestyle that we have, I took it back to the village. And in the village, while I was healing, I started my first startup in Africa. And it's been an amazing journey. So my purpose is to marry Silicon Valley with the village mindset and build online markets. So we're building online markets as we speak. And I'm really excited about this infusion of, West with, with the South, basically. And even though we're so advanced on the West, to sort of remind ourselves as women that it's still okay to slow it down and allow yourself to take care of you while you're advancing. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elta. I'm from South Africa, but I live in UK, just work. Um, when I go to South Africa, that's where I was born. I just realized that there is a need. And you know, when you are in UK, you don't see that you can do something different. You just work, go home, work, go home. And then when you go to Africa, that's where you realize that, oh, you need to do something. Oh, why is that like that? Why is that? Oh, people are just dying alone in their houses. No one is doing this. No one cares. And people look at you, they say, oh, can you help me set up a hospice? I want to do that. I've got a land, but I don't know how to do it because so many people die there alone. Once you are diagnosed HIV, no one wants to know about you, and then you just die there. I wish I could have something, but I don't know how. I don't have means. I don't know where to start. So me, as a nurse, when I was there, I feel I need money as well. And on the other hand, I'm trying to do this NPO thing so that I can help that child that is there involved in drugs and all stuff like that because doesn't have money to go to university. That a poor girl who didn't go to school and then start having babies and all stuff like that because they don't have funds. And when they see you, they, can you give me money? I want to go and train and be a policeman. And you know, all these little things. So I'm trying to make small business where I'm trying to make a structure to make a mother and baby clinic where I'll be doing deliveries. And then as I'm doing that, it was the structures there already. But people are coming, oh, can you check my blood pressure? Old, because I'm NPO as well, looking at these old women because I'll be old as well, encouraging exercises, things on your own hands, do this. But come to me, can in the clinic and do pressure, and that will be my child. I don't. So my main project to benefit me something is the clinic where I'm going to teach home-based care, help these children to learn, even those that didn't get opportunity to go to university to study this, where I'm going to teach them home-based care. Because in my country, people are taking advantage of those people that didn't go to university, maybe because of their qualification. They let them pay very high amount just to train as a nurse assistant, because they need money as well. So people open private schools and let them pay heavily. So I feel for them. I will want to train them so that they can go out there, do home-based care and get an earning for themselves, you know, instead of them working for someone. And I want to look after emergencies. In my country, there's no hospital, it's very poor, overcrowded, you die. Even myself, when I go there, I just feel like dying before. But that's where I was born, that's where I got trained. I need to see change in my community, but I don't know how. I really, thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Aparajita and she is my friend Nilima. We are from Delhi, India, and our organization is Pick Me Please. We are actually designing, manufacturing as well as selling some handicrafts products, some artifacts, some functional items, and all these are made out of solid trash, means which are most hazardous for the environment, plastics, rubbers, IT trash, which are very difficult to recycle. If you go to a little away from this particular hotel, 2 kilometers around the hotel, you will find a lot of places which has landfill areas, means where these solid trash are just dumped. And they are dumped for months. because it takes a lot of time to send them individual recycling plant to get it recycled. Now, in this situation, there are two things. One is the trash which is collected from the household in our country, in most of the metros, are not segregated. Means the solid as well as the biodegradable and non-biodegradable are sent together. So there are a lot of people engaged in this business who are segregating this trash. And they are living, you will not believe, in and around these landfill areas in the slums. And there are hundreds of numbers of children who are playing in and around these landfill areas. There are toxic waste as well. Our idea is to develop the skill of manufacturing and designing and producing these artifacts and handicrafts by the ladies who are living in these slums. At this moment, most of them are unemployed. Some of them are working as housemates. So we are giving them a way to develop their own dignified livelihood, and we are giving them an end-to-end solution. Means we are going to their houses, we are teaching them how to do these or how to design these artifacts and handicrafts, and we are also taking these things from them and selling in the market. So we are doing. Yeah. So we are trying to develop this market through the various different things and trying to sell it to across the world. And thank you so much.
I just want to make sure, I know that every one of you guys could have your own session. I just want to make sure that in this space that we're just speaking that dream that we have into the room, because I really do feel like that is so powerful, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance because we don't have that. How much more time do we have, gentlemen? A few more minutes. Okay. So, hi. What's your name?
Can I?
Yes.
I will take very soon. Okay. Hi, I'm Kavya. I am still a college student, but my current project, along with my co-founder Ananya, we have a startup called the Inner Goddess Academy. And we deal with women's leadership development. And we just want to be that conduit for every woman who has a dream or a passion or a desire to go out there and act on it, because they are the leaders that we need right now.
Well, they have very good role models in the two of you, and I would like for you to say
my name is Ananya Parekh. I'm the co-founder at the Inner Goddess Academy. I would love to thank the both of you for this talk. It was supremely insightful. I think we just really needed that validation when we came here that what we're doing is right, because we don't ideally have a mentor in place just yet. Everything's just come up on its own, and like you said, you don't necessarily need to know how, and that's how it's manifested for us. What my dream is to make Inner Goddess Academy so successful that it is available to every 17 to 29-year-old woman in all of India. Right now, we're just working out of the city that we live in, which is Chennai in South India. But we want to kind of impact every girl from this age group.